Hi everyone, I'm Phil from Driftworks and this is my beloved V10 M3. This is a re-upload of the collection from Germany of this car, the rescue if you like. So there was loads of questions as to why I pulled the video off YouTube. It's because I learnt that the owner, the guy that I sold this car to, is actually quite unwell. So a lot of the stuff where we were questioning how somebody would let a car like this, that was so mint when I had it, get into this kind of state. It explains quite a lot. So yeah, we wish him all the best, and yeah, here's a re-edit of the video collecting the car.
Well, this isn't Driftworks, and this time of day I'd normally be rocking up to Driftworks, but
With 4 of these already.
yeah.
We're about to do an abroad.
You're on holiday for a day?
We don't normally go on holiday at this time of year.
What is it? What day is it? Wednesday? In the middle of the
Is it even a Wednesday?
Just before Christmas.
Yeah. Have you been a good boy this year, Phil?
Apparently I have, yeah. Well, we'll see when we get there, because, yeah.
It's very exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point I'm pretty sure people will have seen what you've done.
Yeah, maybe. It's all a bit secretive, and, you know, we'll wait and see what happens when we get over there, but yeah, quite an exciting thing is happening.
Absolutely. This is very, very exciting.
Yeah.
So, without giving too much away,
Yeah.
this has been a bit of time in the making, hasn't it?
2 years I've been trying to do this.
2 years.
Yeah.
And that is quite complicated, and the backstory is not that important, but all we need to say is it's been really complicated.
It's super complicated.
And see, now normally I would have given up probably after the second email, where it's like, oh, it's a bit hard, mate. But this is something you've had your eye on for quite a while.
Yeah, I've tried to entertain myself with other vehicles in the meantime. But yeah, I'm really happy that this is finally, well, it's not done yet, but it's finally happening, it appears.
This is the first stage.
Yeah.
Well, no, this is the second stage, technically, of a very convoluted way of having to get something.
Yep, absolutely. But now all is good, and it's mine again.
Where are we going to put it?
Oh yeah, just giving it away again.
That's right, we'll cut that.
But I definitely got to find some space, because it's in a bit of a bad way. It is not the thing that it once was.
But because, as we've previously said on these things, you know, you don't need any more projects.
Yeah.
You know, the continual...
I am definitely not buying any more fucking cars. Alright.
Hello.
How are you?
Very well, how are you?
I'm fine. How about yourself? Are you going to buy some gift for your lady?
No, he's going to buy gifts for himself.
You're going to go buy
What is it? What are you going to buy then?
cars.
What colour?
Colour? What colour is it?
Black.
Is it black?
2
black cars.
Yeah. Show you that.
Yeah.
Lovely, yeah? Alright, to end shortly. I don't respect.
Please follow that B258 for 10
Did she just say, please follow that D200? No more than like 5 minutes basically from Nürburgring, so I think we'll survive tonight.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see whether the trailer's full of snow in the morning.
Yeah, you might have to tow Jay to the place where he's towing something else.
The other something.
Yeah. Last time I was here, I was with Vaughan doing skids in his Mustang.
Nürburgring.
Nurburgring. The dog stop.
Dogos.
Dog will get him out. Well, let's get our priorities straight.
Local landmark, the Nurburgring.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
We're obviously here for weeks and weeks and weeks, so we thought we'd...
Stay up until 9:45.
Oh, no problem.
We better get a trolley. Here is a film origin in its natural habitat. Get in my belly.
Yeah, happy place. What's this nonsense here? I mean, this one I don't like. I'm not. It's a bit just like just not working for me. You know, something's just not right about it. I can never figure it out.
Is this all alcohol free? This is the alcohol free section.
You get an office bit burger.
Franziskaner.
Erdinger Ho.
It's pretty hard. Yeah.
There we go. Erdinger Weiss. There we go.
A whole one of those.
I'm gonna get one of these. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, come on. I haven't eaten in 3 weeks.
We've got one each.
Himmel serviert, gegen diese Abbehandlung.
Another successful trip.
I learnt something about the carry crates.
Yeah.
12 hours in the van just to stock up on beer. That was Phil's Christmas present that we were coming to get.
Yeah, that's why we need 2 trailers. We're coming back here tomorrow. Now, no braking. Watch the beer.
Yeah.
Careful.
The whole way home. Don't brake!
Careful now.
Cars will shut down like the beers! It's not very warm.
Well, it is actual winter out.
It's actual winter.
It said -2.
Yeah.
Need some beer warm.
That is horrific. Oh my good god.
What are you filming?
Pinocchio.
It's a him, Pinocchio.
That is terrifying. His face follows me when I move.
If anyone ever comes here, you have to order the Fum Fum Sex mid pommes. That's the correct size.
And then the usual reply is mid pommes.
I've ordered that loads of times.
That's what he's having tonight.
No, I'm not.
You've got to cure this anorexia.
Nah, not till next week. I've got to be anorexic till Christmas.
Jay has an eating disorder, if anybody knows. It's
The opposite way around.
Eating way too much. Being really greedy. Like
Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
But he's decided to fix it for a bit with anorexia. Gentignol.
Yeah, cheers. Right, let's just bring that in.
Fantastic.
This is the small one, by the way. This isn't the Fum Fum Sex.
No, you can have Fum 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 or Fum Fum Sex. If you're a man, you have Fum Fum Sex. 60 centimetres of goodness.
60 centimetres of pizza.
And always remember, mid pommes, make it a meal.
Yeah, mid pommes.
Make it
as well.
a meal. Right. Cool.
In other news, they gave us a free bottle of wine, which I bet is great.
And they gave Phil a chocolate cake thing.
That's amazing.
Oh,
How are we today?
beautiful. Had pizza last night.
Oh, very good.
Snow over there, look.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Supplies.
Good morning.
Morning.
You have the supplies.
Yes, essentials.
Did you sleep well?
No, terribly.
Are you ready for presents?
I am excited.
I'm glad we're doing this in the middle of summer.
I think it's actually -3.
I think it is actually minus.
Yeah.
Now normally I wouldn't be part of Phil's picking up car adventures, but today is quite special. And we're not going to get a new car. We're going to get an old car, and it's a good one. But as you'll see very shortly, it has been really complicated. We've come to the Nürburgring, but not to go to the Nürburgring.
No, it kind
I'm
of
confused.
sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
We like coming here a lot, and we're not getting to do what we usually do here.
But one thing this area does produce is some very fine people who make motorsport cars.
They do indeed. One of them being Mr. Tom Schirmer.
Exactly. Now he's famous for BMWs. He's done all the fast ones.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's not an exaggeration. If it's a proper fast BMW,
Yeah.
he's done it.
Yeah, around here he is the guy for BMWs, and I've known him for years since you know, first coming here in my E46 when it was S54 powered, and then later when I was breaking a drive shaft in the V10 powered version. There it is.
There it is.
That's not it.
Look at that bad boy. Whoa.
Yes, everybody, I brought back my Beetle.
Yay, Beetle. Early.
Oh, a little bit early. I can see some nice things inside. Good direct J.
See that fox body down there?
Yeah.
We did see it.
I was like, let's get it on the trailer.
Just take it home.
This is where I saw it about 3.5 years ago.
Where you saw it last.
Yeah, I think it was here, if I remember correctly.
Looks like something's possibly
kind of
been
looked like
there.
it was
so-
abandoned. Yeah, there's a good old pad there, isn't there? So, as some of you may have guessed, possibly from the title of this video and the thumbnail, the car that we're collecting was my V10 E46 M3. So what happened at this point was we weren't allowed to film from the place that we were collecting it from. And then we had basically 3 hours of loading up this plus some extra complications that I had to buy to basically make the deal. And then we had a 6.5 hour sprint for the Eurotunnel because basically we'd made a last minute booking, which was quite expensive anyway, had to be there at an exact time. So we didn't do much filming. So basically now you're going to join us in the Eurotunnel.
Oh my god. If it isn't this car.
Quite happy boy.
It's good, it's worked out.
It has. This is what you call a rescue mission. This has been 2 days of, well, just pretty much driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much just driving.
Yeah, just solid driving.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, talk about successful rescue mission.
What have you rescued?
This is my beloved Vitten, or Dr. Vitten, as he's sometimes known. This is my V10 E46 M3. That I built many years ago. It's seen better days. It's been left sat for quite a long time outside at the Nurburgring. About 4 years, I think it's possibly been sat. And I think the reason why we don't really know a lot about it, but the reason why it was left there is I think it was crashed on the way to the Nurburgring. Well, not crashed, but a little bit of.
Yeah, walk us round.
But yeah, what I can see, as I say, I don't really know much about it, but obviously that's not meant to be like that, and yeah, it's kind of well abused. So I think it wasn't. This was my pride and joy when I had it. When I built it, I put everything into it, and it was my pristine daily driver, and I used to drive to the Nürburgring and do lap after lap after lap in it, and I really looked after it, and it's not had that love for many years.
No, it looks like that. Well, should we, while we're down at the front, let's start at the front.
Yeah,
Quite.
the nice addition of mould.
Yeah.
The front arches have survived really well for
Yeah.
an E46.
Yeah, they're not too bad, are they? I mean, they're going to start to go because that's
Nah, but
where
they're
my
not
tyres
probably
used to
like-
hit there.
yeah, but-
You can see we're just looking at mould. That hopefully will all wash off. Collapsed suspension did that, I think. I think that I did it ages ago. I can't really remember, but it's got a lot worse.
Oh, we're on the way to Silverstone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's still got the speed hunter sticker on.
Yeah, it was well worthy when I owned it. Here's some weird stuff going on. We got the CSL style carbon spoiler on it, which has got some paint issues and stuff. So much mould.
So much mould. I mean, that's not the only issue we've had with the boot of this car today, is it?
Not really, no. As we were coming into the Eurotunnel, we were starting to think about like whether customs would have an issue with it looking so dirty, whether they'd ask us questions about what's happened to it, what we're doing, and then we thought, oh okay, yeah, we can't open the boot because it's had to have a new key made for it, and it's only the, what do you call it, the valet key.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have the boot pop on it, or for those in America, the trunk pop.
Yeah. And if you don't know, when we're filming this, this was just the day after the Strasbourg attacks.
Yeah,
so there's a gigantic manhunt. So we were wondering, like, oh, are the French going to be super worried?
Yeah. So we were kind of, we cut it really fine with the timing getting here, like really fine. It's sort of a 6-hour journey towing, and we were right down to the last minute. But yeah, can't get it open. Luckily, I didn't have to get my crowbar out. And
You haven't gone through the English one yet?
well, yeah. On the
Oh
other
no, I
side,
think
yeah,
we'll be fine.
Yeah.
I
I'll
think
be fine
we'll
anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So I still got a one of these, but look at the bloody state of it compared to what I had. I mean, again, inside the engine bay was one of my favourite bits of the car, so I really looked after it. To see it in this condition, it makes me a bit sad, but you know, it's restorable. I've got it back, it's mine again. I can do what I want with it, I can fix it up, I can choose to, you know, do some more improvement. This was a road car for me primarily. This was my daily driver. It depends what I want to do with it. It's not gonna turn into an all-out track car. I've got one of those, but I think it will probably stay.
Was that a famous last word?
Well, I've got one of those. I don't think one is the correct.
But yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to keep it pretty true to what it was originally built for, which is
a sweet street
It was
car.
always kind of compromised by being a road car because I used it at the Nürburgring and on track as well. But I think I'm going to keep that compromise. I don't want to start putting roll cages in it, bucket seats or anything like that. I want it to be a nice, clean and relatively simple looking car. It needs some paint, it needs some love, it needs some sterilising.
Yeah, I like to see you get in there.
Oh yeah.
You're going to be wearing one of those chemist like
He's
suits
gonna look
and
like,
stuff.
yeah, what's that film called? Outbreak?
I'm going to get myself one of them. It was never that great a car for like going on track. It was never the perfect, comfortable road car for driving to work every day as I did, but as like just a fun thing to just do all of that stuff with.
Poop about it.
It was,
CSL interior. Fortunately,
which is savable, I think.
Yeah, I absolutely
it's
think
mouldy
it is,
as f on that side, but I don't know whether drinks have been spilt or whatever.
I'm so happy the B has survived.
Oh yeah.
I mean, truly, like this is actually.
How can you see it? So, look, see, Pinocchio's sticker's gone, and the B is still there. Yeah. So one of our most popular videos is of the exhaust bypass valve on this car, and you know, obviously turns it into an unsilenced exhaust system and chucks dirty flames out. And it used to exit just in front of the rear silencer here, and kind of aerodynamically worked perfectly. There was no exhaust fumes. The fire came out the back. Mold everywhere. Yeah. We'll get this cleaned up. We'll get it, you know, I'm going to get it on the ramp and see what the state of it is underneath, because if the engine bay is anything to go by, underneath it ain't going to look good either. So
Do you like restoring stuff?
No, I hate it, especially when I know how nice this was when I last owned it.
Yeah.
You know, it was. I'm not saying it was a completely mint car. It was a well-used car. I used it daily and I used it on track, but
it was
nothing like this.
No.
I absolutely loved it. Yeah. So my job now is to sort of assess the damage and create a bit of a plan of what it's going to take to bring it back to life again.
Sweet. Well, the next video we'll get it on the ramp.
Yeah.
Have a full look round it, see what's broken, see what's knackered, what's rusty, and come up with a game plan.
Yeah, this car's always been pretty popular with you guys, I think. So I think there's a lot of people who will probably be almost as excited as me to see what we do with it. But yeah, watch your space, and if you have any questions or comments, as always, let me know and I'll do my best to answer them.
At Driftworks, we've helped over 50,000 happy customers since 2004. Our huge online parts store is simple to use, with superb shipping rates to anywhere in the world, and finance options available for UK customers. We live and breathe wheel fitment, so if you have any questions about your own car or any of our products before placing an order, please drop us an email at shop@driftworks.com or give us a call. Thanks for watching.